One of these two is about to win $5,000 in cash and a plasma screen TV, but more importantly, they'll move on to represent the Mid-Atlantic region in the national finals for a chance to win this.
If you're named the ultimate film fanatic, you'll win another $5,000 and a state-of-the-art home theater system. What are you going to watch on that big-ass plasma TV? How about a 10-year subscription to Netflix? Plus, we're also giving you IFC for an entire night. Play whatever the hell you want. It's your channel. We just work here.
Remember, only one of you can win. 6 entered, we're down to 2. Both of these players have shown their vast movie knowledge and survived the first cut. And they ranted and raved through the great debate. But now only one will survive the obsession war. Each player has dug deep into their closet and brought with them 3 items from their personal collections that they feel makes them the ultimate film fanatic of the Mid-Atlantic region. Basically, this is just like war when you were a kid. You'll show off one of your obsession items, then you show off one of yours, then our panel will decide which item is more freakishly obsessive, then Megan will award that player a star. It's best of 3, so you need 2 stars to win to become the ultimate film fanatic of the Mid-Atlantic region. Okay, Sarah, you won the coin toss. You will present first. Please show us your first item.
Okay, so my first item is this movie Gotcha, which I'm obsessed with it. I think it's great and it's hilarious. So I have, like, over the years, just collected tons of random stuff about it. This is like a Japanese press book. This is the script. These are pictures that I took on the different places they shot it at the UCLA campus. I went to all the different places and found them. This is an Australian poster of the movie. And then I also have the soundtrack, which is great, it's awesome. And whenever I see the VHS copy in a store, I have to buy it. So I have 3 or 4 copies of it on VHS. Cool. That's the first one.
Okay, John, let's see what you got.
Now, this piece is straight from the Savini Vault. I was making a zombie sex comedy a couple of years ago, and I hired the kids from the Tom Savini School to do makeup for me. Part of our deal was that they bring me a head. So they stole this from the vault. It has real teeth. It is a bust of Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, starring Corey Feldman.
Okay. We have Sarah's Gotcha collection versus the head from Tom Savini's vault. This is a tough one.
Does anyone immediately have that decision?
I do too.
As freakishly obsessive as the head is, the trek it took to collect all that Gotcha stuff is worth the price of admission. So, we go with Sarah.
Okay, Sarah, got your first star. Okay, John, you're up next. Let's see your item.
Okay. This next item was in my video store in my town. It first appeared there when I was about 6 years old, and the owner would put it out every Halloween. I'd say Standy, my buddy Leatherface, and I admired the Standy throughout my entire childhood. And every Halloween I'd ask him if I could have it when he was done with it, and he would never give it to me because he used it as a promo for the store. When I was 16, the man gave me a job there. And yet again, every Halloween, it would come out and I would beg to have it, and he would never give it to me. So finally, when the store went out of business, he bestowed it upon me, and it's been in my collection ever since, and I wouldn't part with it for anything.
Okay, Sarah, let's see what you've got.
Oh, I've Gotcha. This kind of spurred my love of cheesy 80s Cold War movies, which is a tiny subgenre. So I just look in video stores all over the place looking for anything that looks crappy and like it's about the Cold War. One of the best ones is Gymkata. It has Kurt Thomas, who was a gymnast, and I mean, it's just terrible. I could go on for days. Born American, I think, is Rennie Harlin's first film. Chuck Norris' son is in it. Secret Weapons with Linda Hamilton, really bad. Ice Pawn, about ice skating. The Emissary, takes place in South Africa. Terrible. And then, because I love them so much, I wanted to think of my own one or whatever. So I came up with one called Breaking the Ice, and it's about breakdancing and the Cold War.
So we have John's Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 Standee and Sarah's Cold War 80s video collection. Panel, this is a tough one. I need you to huddle up and make decisions.
I respect the tenacity. So that's my pick.
And you?
Yeah.
You like that too?
No.
You need to hear what you guys think.
Would you like to?
I will. I'll be also. Yes, so it was a very difficult decision this time. We like both of you very much, but because you had to wait so long for your Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 figure. We give it to you, John.
John! Earn your first star. Okay, we're tied up at 1 star apiece. It all comes down to your final items. I can't wait to see them. Sarah, you're up next. Let's see what you got.
Okay, this next one is a poster. It's not in pristine condition, as you can tell. It's for the movie Snatch. The reason why it says podfuck is because I was studying for a semester in the Czech Republic, and it came out on DVD, and that's the word they use. It means like trickery. And so I just had to have it, and like, I went into a video store, I couldn't even speak the language. I tried to like get them to give me a poster, it wasn't happening. So one day, finally, I just saw it like kind of pasted up on a pole, so I just stood there until I like ripped it off. And I just kind of carried it around with me, and then like back like through Europe with this podfuck poster. So.
Okay, John, let's see what you've got.
Okay, my next item is 2 celebrity photos. When I was 18 years old, I went to a convention in Manhattan, and when I got there, the cost of admission was more money than I had. So me and my friend Connor decided that we were going to sneak in, and these 2 guys catch us. There's Brian James from the movie Blade Runner, and Tim Thomerson from Iron Eagle, The Wrong Guys, all kinds of only classics, Air America. Anyway, they think us sneaking in is absolutely hilarious, and they decide that they're going to, let us hang out with them for the day. And Tim Thomerson wrote on this, "Hey John, way to go by bullshitting your way in, man." And Brian James wrote, "Good going on getting in." So this is a very special item for me.
All right, we've got Sarah's podfuck poster, signed pictures. Panel, have you reached a decision?
Yes, sir, we have. I really admired John for the fact that he broke the law to get in, the fact that he regards something like Iron Eagle as a classic. You would have to be a fanatic to do that. So, way to go, John. Unfortunately, I was outvoted. Sarah, you won.
Right, that's it, Sarah. Come on over here. You're the ultimate film fanatic of the Mid-Atlantic region. Congratulations, you get $5,000 of plasma screen TV and the ass end of a statue. Now to get the top half that screws into that ass, we'll be coming back for our final show to face off against our other regional winners for a chance at another $5,000, a home theater system, and a Spox programming IFC for a night. But more importantly, bragging rights as the ultimate film fanatic of the entire United States. What do you have to say for yourself?
I want to thank myself for being a nerd and loving really, really shitty movies.
And I'd like to thank my panel of celebrity judges, Henry Rollins, Tatum O'Neal, and Keith David. And there you have it. Sarah has won the Mid-Atlantic region. That's 1 down and 6 to go before we crown the ultimate film fanatic of the United States. Join us next time on The Ultimate Film Fanatic, where we'll be scouring another part of the country for more obsessive film fans. Until then, this is Chris Gore saying, we must prepare for the coming of Gozer.
Fanatical about film?
See what you got.
Check out this year's award-nominated films at Lowe's Cineplex. Go to ifctv.com to enter to win Lowe's season passes.
Congratulations!
And be a fanatic all year long.